Hey everybody, it's your man Cam Wisdom, and this is a Villainous breakdown, and the character we're going to break down is Frieza, and as in the previous Villainous breakdown, this is when we determine what type of villain the character is. So, let's get into it with Frieza. So, there's not much known about Frieza's history or past. We don't really know a lot. We know that he comes from a race that is pretty damn strong. So, early on in his life, I'm guessing he was just gifted with amazing power. I'm going to tell you what type of villain Frieza is. I'm not going to wait like I did in the last video, just because we all pretty much know what type of villain Frieza is. Frieza is evil. Yes, he's an evil type of villain, but there's a big difference. His evil can be somewhat justified, and I'm going to tell you why. Well, for Frieza, the reason his evil and villainous nature is somewhat justified is because he's had all this power for, I'm guessing, a long time. Now, this is not a proven fact, but all he knows is conquering planets. And based off what King Cold was, who was pretty much just a conqueror of planets, when you have that much power at your disposal early on, it's hard to go about being a hero and having a good nature just because it's too easy. It's like giving a child godlike power. He's gonna probably not turn out as great just because power is so corrupting. And I'm guessing that corrupted him early on. That's why he can't reason with Goku's way of thinking. It doesn't make sense, and it would never make sense to him. Not only that, but King Cold probably wasn't the best influence on him during his growth in adolescence. It probably he was just not the best father figure for that. He was going to become this monster, which is now what he is. I mean, he only took 6 months to get to what Goku was. Goku took years to become Super Saiyan 3, God, and all that. It took him 6 months to catch him, so that just tells you how much power he has in him and how much power that race has. It's ridiculous. And he's even mad at the fact that he has to train to catch up with Goku. It shows you the level of entitlement that he has and that he has always had. So it's hard for me to just give him the most evilest, monster. He's not that. He is evil, yes. But it's somewhat justified. You can see why he turned out this way. For some other characters I'll go into, you won't understand why he's doing these things. And of course, evil can be justified in any way, but it's more justifiable when you're brought up a certain way. So, like I said, 6 months only to get to Goku. I mean, come on. Come on. Goku took years for that, and this is in him. It's in his nature to just be the strongest. He doesn't even know what it's like to be weak. He doesn't really understand and figure that. He can't figure that out. He's never been in a weak situation. He's always been in a powerful situation. So pretty much Frieza is someone who a group of people could honestly look up to him and think that he is a god. And Frieza has this god complex in him. He has this level of entitlement in him, and it really gets in the way. And that's why he turns out into this villainous creature that he's become. Anyway, that will be Frieza for today. Next week, not sure, but I think I want to do a Walking Dead character. I'll switch it up a little bit since I've been doing the anime one. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.